Virtual environments are three-dimensional virtual spaces. Virtual reality is the use of these spaces, with technology providing a view and often audio and other modalities. The aim of virtual reality is usually immersing users into the virtual world. Virtual reality can be implemented in different ways. Desktop VR is the most common, referring to, for example, gaming, where virtual world is navigated through a view on a regular display. Most talk of virtual reality refers to so-called immersive VR. The term immersion has had different definitions over the years. Commonly, two aspects are considered: objective immersion and subjective experience of presence in the virtual world. Objective immersion is defined by things such as the size of the field of view of the virtual world and how much of the real world is visible, resolution and update frequency of the display, etc. Subjective presence is about how immersed a user feels him or herself. It includes aspects such as spatial and social presence and is affected by the degree of interactivity, narrative, user suspension of disbelief, etc. Recently, most virtual reality developments have been around the head-mounted displays. These provide a reasonably wide field of view to the virtual world and block out the real world. Head position and orientation is tracked and the view is updated accordingly. Cave setups utilize large displays. In a full cave setup, all 6 sides are back projected so that the user is totally inside the view. Naturally, a full cave is a very complex and space-demanding system, and often smaller solutions are used. In proper caves, user location is tracked and the view is adjusted accordingly. This means only one user at a time can have the correct view, but still multiple users can be present. Other virtual reality variations include so-called fish tank virtual reality, which is basically a cave with only one display, chameleon virtual reality, where the single display can be moved in space, mobile virtual reality, which utilizes device orientation to provide so-called magic lens view to the virtual world. From interaction point of view, virtual reality systems can have very different interaction techniques depending on the task and available input devices. On general level, VR tasks can be split into navigation and manipulation. Navigation refers to ways to move camera in different ways and related challenges including wayfinding. Camera movement can be, for example, free viewpoint manipulation, steering type, or jumping between locations. Manipulation tasks include selection and positioning of objects. Naturally, there can be other kinds of activities, especially narrative content often has narrative level interactions.